Why Kuruluş Osman is more than just a historical drama, unpacking the possibilities of episode 192. As we stand on the cusp of Kuruluş Osman's 192nd episode, the air is thick with anticipation, a familiar feeling for those of us who have journeyed with Osman Bay through countless trials and triumphs. The conclusion of episode 191 left us with a tangled web of unresolved conflicts and pressing questions, pushing the narrative into intriguing and perhaps perilous new territories. This isn't just about historical reenactment, it's about the enduring human struggles mirrored in the foundation of an empire, and that's precisely what we're here to delve into. What could the upcoming episode possibly unveil, and how might these developments further underscore the series' deeper thematic concerns? One of the most pressing anxieties likely revolves around the immediate dangers facing Osman Bay and his most trusted Alps. The previous episode probably culminated in a precarious situation, perhaps a cunning ambush, the revelation of a new, formidable enemy, or a devastating betrayal from an unexpected quarter. Could episode 192 open with Osman Bay having to make an almost impossible choice, one that weighs the lives of his companions against a strategic imperative for his burgeoning state? We've seen him navigate such treacherous waters before, but with each new threat, the stakes seem to escalate. Does this mean we might witness a shift in his tactics, perhaps a reluctant embrace of methods he once eschewed, forced by the ruthlessness of his adversaries? It's worth considering how such a development would test not only his leadership but also his adherence to the principles of justice and righteousness that have, so far, defined his character. What are your thoughts on this? Could Osman Bay be forced to compromise in a way that challenges our perception of him? Share your insights in the comments below. Then there's the ever-present theme of internal strife and the quest for unity. The strength of the K tribe and indeed the future of the Ottoman state has always been contingent on loyalty and a shared vision. Episode 191 might have hinted at fresh fissures within the tribe or among the Bays. Could episode 192 see these simmering tensions boil over? Perhaps a discontented figure, feeling overlooked or disagreeing with Osman Bay's strategies, will make a move that threatens to destabilize everything. This begs the question, how does a leader like Osman Bay deal with dissent when the external threats are so overwhelming? Is unwavering obedience the only path, or is there room for a more nuanced approach to maintaining cohesion? The series often explores the complexities of leadership beyond the battlefield, delving into the intricate politics of tribe and alliance. We might see Osman Bay engage in a delicate dance of diplomacy and authority, trying to mend fences while simultaneously preparing for war. Could this involve a significant council, a heated debate that lays bare the anxieties and ambitions of various factions? Let's not forget the formidable women of Kuruluş Osman who are far more than passive observers. Bala Hatun, Malhun Hatun, and others have consistently proven their strategic acumen, courage, and unwavering support. If Osman Bay is in peril, or if the tribe faces an internal crisis, what role will they play in episode 192? Could we see one of them take a more prominent leadership role, perhaps in Osman Bay's absence, or to counter a specific threat to the family or the tribe's stability? The series often highlights the vital contributions of women in the foundation of the state, not just as wives and mothers, but as warriors, strategists, and moral compasses. Might episode 192 present a scenario where their intervention is absolutely critical to averting disaster? This also leads one to wonder about the younger generation. What subtle, or not so subtle, moves are Orhan and Aladdin making? How are their own developing perspectives on leadership and faith being shaped by the unfolding events, and could the next episode give us a clearer glimpse into their future roles? The enemies of Osman Bay are, of course, central to the drama, and their machinations are often as compelling as the struggles of our protagonists. Based on the trajectory leading up to episode 191, a particular antagonist or enemy alliance was likely at the forefront. Will episode 192 reveal the full extent of their new plan? Are we about to uncover a more insidious plot, one that targets not just Osman Bay's life, but the very ideals he champions? The series excels at creating villains who are not mere caricatures but individuals with their own motivations, however twisted. This allows for a more profound exploration of the conflict between good and evil, order and chaos. Perhaps the upcoming episode will delve deeper into the psychology of Osman's primary adversary, making their threat feel even more personal and potent. Could this involve a new alliance that significantly tips the scales, forcing Osman Bay to seek out his own, perhaps uneasy, new partnerships? The chess game of alliances and betrayals is a constant, and episode 192 is sure to feature some critical moves. What kind of enemy do you think poses the greatest threat at this juncture, and why? Let us know your theories. Beyond the immediate battles and political intrigues, Kuruluş Osman consistently weaves in threads of faith, destiny, and the spiritual underpinnings of Osman Bay's mission. Shikadebali's wisdom often provides a guiding light, but the path is fraught with tests of conviction. Could episode 192 present a spiritual crisis for Osman Bay, or perhaps a profound moment of reaffirmation? The challenges he faces are not just physical and political, they are also tests of his soul. How does he reconcile the brutality of war and the betrayals he endures with his unwavering faith in a divine purpose? We might see him seeking solace and guidance, or perhaps wrestling with doubts in a way that makes his eventual triumphs all the more meaningful. The spiritual dimension is arguably what elevates Kuruluş Osman beyond a simple historical action series. It prompts us to ask, what does it truly mean to build something that lasts, something founded on principles that transcend mere power and ambition? The very title of our discussion, Why Kuruluş Osman is More Than Just a Historical Drama, invites us to look for these deeper layers in every episode, and 192 will be no exception. It's about the sacrifices inherent in leadership, the constant vigilance required to protect one's people and ideals, and the enduring hope for a just and prosperous future. As we anticipate the new episode, let's consider the small moments as well as the grand confrontations. A quiet conversation, a shared look, a moment of reflection, these can often be as revealing as a full-scale battle. Could episode 192 offer us such moments of introspection, allowing us to connect more deeply with the characters and their internal worlds? The development of supporting characters, their loyalties, their fears, and their aspirations all contribute to the rich tapestry of the saga. Might we see a lesser-known Alp step up and display unexpected heroism, or a seemingly resolved issue resurface with new complexities? Ultimately, predicting the exact course of Kuruluş Osman is a fool's errand, given its penchant for surprising twists and dramatic turns. However, by examining the established themes, the unresolved plot threads from episode 191, and the core character arcs, we can certainly anticipate the kinds of challenges and triumphs that await. Will episode 192 be a turning point in a larger conflict? Will it see the fall of one enemy and the rise of another? Or will it focus more on the internal dynamics, the forging of stronger bonds, or the painful severing of old ones? Perhaps it will be a combination of all these elements, a whirlwind of action, emotion, and profound decision-making. The beauty of the series lies in its ability to keep us guessing, to make us care deeply about the fate of these individuals who are striving to carve out a new destiny against overwhelming odds. As we prepare to watch episode 192, let's carry these questions with us. What are you most hoping to see? What potential development would shock you the most? Engage with us in the comments. Your perspectives enrich this ongoing conversation about a series that continues to capture the imagination of so many.